Pies Mouth at Michelle Birdsong in New York City. You're looking at a picture of the cover of the book Legacy of Love. It contains photographs mostly collected by Gurinder Singh Dhillon, the current master of our Radhaswami Satsang Bias. He collected pictures from all over the world from disciples of the master, Jesus Christ being as Charan Singh, and put them in this book. You can see it's quite thick. Okay, so let's begin the service. Let me show you a picture of the current master, Gurinder Singh Dhillon, son of the sun. Okay. Decoding holy. H for heaven on earth. Order. O for order. L for love. E for I. Heaven on earth's order. Love I. I love. Okay. Royal. R for her. O for order. Y for I. A for A. L for lover. Her, Eve, E-V-E, order. I, a lover. Okay, Eve is a lover. She's a lover of the sun. They made a baby together, Giancarlo Arturo. She's a lover and wife of Jesus Christ. She's also the wife of the sun, Venus. She's Venus. And she's the wife of Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene. And they made a baby together, Aria Elizabeth Michelle. The baby is in her womb. The twins are in her womb presently. F for feeling. This is decoding the word family. M for M, A for A. Feeling, Ma, Eve, mother of the earth. I for pleasure. L for loving. Y for I. Feeling, Ma, I pleasure, loving, I. Okay, she's a loving mother. Okay, alright, so heaven on earth, order, love, Eve, I. Royal, her, Eve, order, I, a lover. Family, feeling, Ma, pleasure, loving, earth. Ye, Y-E, ye, energy. She's a loving pleasure energy of earth. Reading from the Bible, Proverbs 29. Let's find this. Okay. A rod and a reprimand impart wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother. When the wicked thrive, so does sin, but the righteous will see their downfall. Discipline your children, and they will give you peace. They will bring you the delights you desire. Where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint. But blessed is the one who heeds wisdom's instruction. Servants cannot be corrected by mere words, calling the children servants. Though they understand, they will not respond. Do you see someone who speaks in haste? There is more hope for a fool than for them. Verse 21, a servant pampered from youth will turn out to be insolent. An angry person stirs up conflict, and a hot-tempered person commits many sins. Pride brings a person low, but the lowly in spirit gain honor. The accomplices of thieves are their own enemies. They are put under oath and dare not testify. Fear, that means thieves won't speak against the other thieves. Verse 25, fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. He certainly has kept me safe. Many seek an audience with a ruler, but it is from the Lord that one gets justice. The last verse I'm going to read today. The righteous detest the dishonest. The wicked detest the upright. Isn't that the truth? They hate President Trump, and he's been better for America than any other president in history. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is a picture of Hazur Maharaji Charan Singh Ji Maharaji, meaning king. Charan Singh Ji, when he was young, he has a degree, a law degree, and he has a degree in art. So he is a well-rounded person. It says here, if we live in his will, and if we are grateful to him for whatever he has given us, then we feel extremely happy and light. Notice how the people complaining and destroying the country are angry and ingrates. I mean, they could be living in Africa starving to death, but here they live in the greatest country in the world where the poor appear to be well off compared to many places in the world, but they have no gratitude in their hearts. Okay, this is Charan Singh and his wife. She was a doctor, a natural doctor. This is Charan Singh driving a car. Let's see, when is this? 1945, the year of my birth. And they had a car. That's what I said. He's from royalty. He was a king. And the propaganda says that everybody in India is poor, but it's not true. Okay. Did I show? Oh, I forgot to show you this. This is called Midi Seva, which means volunteer work. Satsangi's disciples from all over the world come to do this seva. They have baskets of dirt on their head, and they're moving it from one place to the other, creating a foundation for probably a free hospital for the poor. They are moving earth, just as heaven has moved to earth. I was reading Dr. Bruce Lipton's book, Biology of Belief, and he said, heaven, he's in heaven on earth. He's a scientist saying that. His book proves why this is true. Okay, who else? Let's see. Look at him, look, sneaking a peek at God, and with a little smile on his face. Here is him with some of his disciples. They're sabadars. They do the volunteer work. And here he is walking through. And look how they bow and have their hands together, all ages. Respect. They have respect for God realized. Jesus Christ. I did tell you, he's Charan Singh being as Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christ being as Charan Singh, right? Okay. Look at that smile. He was so kind and so soft-spoken. And you know, he answered questions for 40 years. And every time a person would step up to ask a question, he would say, yes, please. I said to myself, how can he say that so kindly every time? You know, never, what do you want? Or yeah, what? Never. He was, and here he is near an airplane. He traveled all over the world, comforting his disciples and asking their questions. And here he is on a train like a regular person, ordering tea on the bullet train. Here's, and he's traveling on the local train here. I got this from him. When I'm stumped, I stop and close my eyes and let the answer come to me. It's Miraji had a way of turning every question to the Sangat's advantage, however foolish or strange the question might seem. Once someone asked, "Master, is there any bad karma in asking a bad question?" Answer from Miraji, "Well, if it's a bad karma, it must be my bad karma." He had a great sense of humor. He said, if nothing's weighing heavily on your heart, you can laugh. And then he said, Miraji, in your estimation, what is a good question to ask? Answer from Miraji, I am more concerned with the good answer which I should give rather than the good question. A question will never be good, but the answer will always be good. Questions means that there are doubts to be cleared. So when there are doubts in the mind, how can it be good? But the answer is always attend to your meditation. And that is always good. Ultimately, it is this that will take us back to the Father. Okay, now let me say something about that. Gurinder Singh on his video, Spirituality Made Simple, on YouTube, he said, a master said there are two paths, one of meditation and one of absolute surrender. He said meditation is the easiest path between the two. I, Eve, am on the path of absolute surrender. And as far as taking us back to the Father, Gurinder Singh locked the path, the door back to the Father. We are on earth. This is heaven, and this is where we're staying. We can stay in a human form. By the way, this is the Son of God also. Michael Bublé has being as Adam. Okay? So he's Jesus Christ's brother. Adam and Jesus Christ are brothers. And Eve, angel. So there were three angels. Angel Gabriel, Angel Michael, and Angel Michelle. I don't have a picture here. And they're the children of God. Okay, and Eve was insulted in Fayetteville, North Carolina in 2018 by some saboteurs. That's Daffy Nathanson, Susan Nathanson, Norma Nathanson, Manira Smith, Linda Zitelli, Nancy Bush Gross, Fountain Jones, Karen Jones, and Suzanne Kissing, and Roy Thomas. These are saboteurs who insulted her because she looked poor. She had been homeless for a number of years, and she had lost most of her teeth, and her clothes looked shabby, although she was clean. They acted like she was dirty. And Daffy rolled his eyes at her, and the rest of them simply ignored her, although Nancy addressed a few words, insults toward her. She had been in the bathroom cleaning up herself after a 12-hour ride from Piscataway, someplace in New Jersey. It might be Piscataway, New Jersey. And so she was refreshing up. And so Nancy said, "Did you wash good?" And she said, "What? I think so, yeah." But she put such doubt in her mind that when Manira came over to Nancy and said the master said those who rode on the bus can come to the front, she didn't really know if she was talking to her. Mary Magdalene didn't know if she was talking to her because she wasn't looking at her, though she was standing right there. Plus, Nancy had put in her mind that she wasn't clean enough. So she stayed in the back. And Fountain and Karen were patronizing to her, saying they would give Babaji a package that she had for him. Actually, he said he'd send someone over to get the package, and of course he didn't. So, anyway, Govinda Singh came on stage and she forgot about the insults and just fell in love with him all over again, and they had a wonderful time, so wonderful. And he had 3 eyes with him, eyes, like eyes in your head. And later she learned that those eyes joined and they made a baby and he married her. So it didn't matter what the people thought of this homeless Satsangi that they had known for 45 years, because he looked at the heart. He said he picked the best. He's a gardener, and he picked the best. And he said all ladies are beautiful flowers, some more beautiful than others. So